They are the movie. I mean, the movie wouldn't exist without them. Derek has never wanted to exist without them. You know, Michelle's been attached to the movie, was attached to the movie for 6 years before we made it, and Ryan for 4. And there was times when schedules didn't work out, and he waited, and he didn't want to do it without the two of them. And there's no two other people that any of us could imagine doing these roles. No two performances that have been so honest. They really just put themselves out there. You know, it's an absolute gift as a producer to be able to watch actors like that work on a daily basis and just give all of themselves to a movie, and then the incredible support afterwards, and which again independent films need. And they're two incredibly talented, wonderful, giving individuals. And
the response has been great, and the exciting thing is it's been better and better, and we've been working on the film, you know, since we screened it at Sundance and did our deal with the WeinStein Company. We've continued to make it better, and each festival we go to, whether it was Cannes or Toronto or Hamptons or New Orleans or Austin, I mean, it's been a lot of fun to travel with the film and to see people respond to it and hear them and talk to them.
So many people relate to it everywhere that we go.
And I think people, you know, originally I think the concern was that everyone would think the movie was a downer, and I think the surprising reaction is people that don't think that it's there's a lot of hope in the movie, and there's a lot of love in the movie, and it's always great when people come out of the movie feeling really positive about what they've just seen.
I mean, the biggest thing is that going into shooting the past of the film, which is what we started with, Derek didn't want Ryan and Michelle to interact at all, and the idea was to sort of experience them meeting and them spending time together and falling in love with each other as the audience did. And then as we took a month off where Derek and Ryan and Michelle and their daughter Frankie worked every single day to sort of spend 6 years in the span of a month, and they celebrated birthdays and Christmas and Thanksgiving and went grocery shopping. And yeah, I mean, we received an NC-17 rating from the MPAA, which we're appealing, and you know, we were shocked when we got the news. It never really crossed our mind that it was even a possibility. We're appealing now, and hopefully the MPAA will agree with us that the film deserves an R.
We feel pretty strongly that we don't want to change the movie, and you know, neither does Derek, and so hopefully the MPAA will do what we all think is the right thing, which is to, you know, reverse it. And
I mean, listen, our audience isn't primarily, you know, teenagers, but at the same time, we want this film to be available to everybody. I mean, it's a love story, it's an honest film about relationships, and there's a benefit to everybody if they'll see it. And it'd be unfortunate if a parent wasn't able to bring their 16-year-old child into this movie, you know, because it was against the law, and that's just doesn't make sense.
It's just a really honest portrayal of a relationship, and you know, I think that's why it's important, you know, for us to keep the movie as it is. The one thing that it has done for us is really, we've had such an outpouring of support against the rating, just in general, and it's been that's been really wonderful.
Especially within the filmmaking community, I think anyone who's seen the movie at a festival in the past has just been really supportive and kind of blown away by the response, and so that's been really rewarding.